So the dream work and Lord of the Rings could be the same book. It could be the same thing. The Eye of Sauron and the Pole Star. So in the DreamWorks, there's the Pole Star, which is let's see. In Lord of the Rings, the Eye of Sauron is Middle Earth marketing, branding all of his armies with the Eye of Sauron and an aura of omniscience. It created an aura of omniscience, and that's what the eyeball is. It's an aura of omniscience, and the thing is, it has no conveyance. It used to. In the pole star, that eye staring down, that pole star was a sinister eye. Omniscience and omniscience, and kind of sounds like ominous, but it is ominous. It's ominous because it only knows that it is a conveyance that used to have something to convey, right? And that's great. That's crazy. Pole star. What am I trying to figure out here? The observing mind. Why? Okay, we know that things are sort of in contemporary society are preparing. The state is setting the stage for the observing mind, right? Why is it not good advice to lead on to the conclusion that you are observant? You know what I mean? First, to make a statement that one should not let on that you are observant, or give the indications. You know what I mean? You don't want to give the indications to people that you're being observant, or that you are observant. What is that kind of statement? What am I saying? You know what I mean? It sounds like advice. It sounds like you're telling, someone wisely to refrain from, but it's just entailing something like, to ask the question, why is it not good advice to, or why is it not good, advisable to let people conclude that you're observant, that you are observant? Why does that mean bonk? You know what I mean? Got one of these for you. Why does it mean that? All right. And it's because it's something that not even you want to do. It's like you're the one who's trying to govern yourself in a way with demeanor that soaks up knowledge. You don't want to pretend that by me not knowing something is going to change the outcome of whether or not reality exists in the format that it is. So why even need to say it? I don't know. It's like, why I even need to say it? Because is anybody wrong if they do? That's the other thing. Okay, so is anybody wrong if they tell you? I'm not getting mad. I want to say that shit. It doesn't mean anything to me, like bad or negative. It's not a reason to become ominous, you know. But then some people can't help being ominous because they do shit like staring at that globe thing when those world leaders came together, like, you know what I mean? From like the Arab Emirates and like all these, like, you know, like Soros and all these people, like Kissinger, and they all came together so they can fondle this fucking glowing ball, this orb thing. The globe, oh, the globe, it's glowing. Oh, what's the fuck? They had to get together to do that. What does it mean for us? What does it mean? Why we should even see that? Like, it's so necessary. Does that mean anything to, like, because, you know, rise to power is a rendition of sound. This energy that is the same energy by which from wrath arrives, right, on behalf of love, right? It's not reassuring to tell you that, oh yeah, you know, go get him, because, you know, wrath only exists because of love, on behalf of love. What was I trying to say? I went off into a tangent. I'll get him something. Tiger. Conveyance. So if it's knowledge, right, then every video that I've made and everything I've already said up until now, right, there shouldn't be no need for you to convey anything, because what would be the point of doing that? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to, or am I? You know, it's like, or am I? I don't know. It seemed like that. Like, you could say that, but you might be, you know. I'm not trying to give, to indicate that I have observant. I have become observant. Get out of there. I don't like you over there. Stand somewhere else. Go stand somewhere else. Because you might have a valid position standing on your square over there, somewhere else. I don't like you over there. Move. Move. Because what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? No, we're never going to see that, but, you know, I'll munch you down like a whole Twix. You know, like, whatever it is that you want to say is our biggest enemy. Is it because they figured out what to do is to be completely inaffluent in any way and possessing no power except the power that people throw in their lap when they've been trained through the learned helplessness and everything to just forfeit, right? Why are they demonstrating in these arbitrary, asinine ways that ceased at some point to mean anything, like convey anything? But it's only the most important thing in the world for you to get to gesture this way to signal to everybody that besides whatever it is you're talking about, I opened the door for you. And everybody needs to see that you showed them the chair, and this you show a powerful man where he can sit, and you know, politely like gesture to them, you know, you may sit down. When the door opens for them to leave the room, they get up and they both run for the door so they can fucking open the door for the next one. You allow you first. What the fuck is going on with these people? We need a role play. Everybody has a position, and somebody has to role play all of these positions. Because it's like through those actions, you can be the personage of whatever it is that you're saying. That, you know, yeah, I get it, you know, whatever it is that you're saying you're trying to accomplish. Because there's nothing wrong with trying to have any effect on or what's it called, influence on affecting your it's intention. Yeah, intention. So if we're being mocked on behalf of this intention, but this intention is the golden, rule or something like that, I can't tell you that it's not yours. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be everybody's. If it works, you know what I mean? And then it makes you seem like, you know what's up with what time it is, you know what I mean? So I already know that is what it is. So that is not exclusive, and everything that for you to act differently is gaslight. And all of its perturbation, all of its derivations on fucking on a scam is behooving and bewildering. It's like I'm presenting it to you. I will never be able to understand why you would get that conclusion. You know what I mean? So why you're in a fight. I don't know whether, because if I could deduce that, it's like, oh, you better beat that enemy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to break down who the enemy is. You know what I mean? I already seen that you're in a tussle. I see what they're trying to do. And you better beat them too. Shit, I want them to beat you. I want you to beat them. You know what I'm saying? I want you to beat them. To be realistic, I don't think I have any tolerance. So, because they're trying to egg me on, and it's like, fucking, no, you gotta be genuine. If you're not ready to shit, get off the pot. There's really a line and people waiting to get on there and take a shit. It's not like trying to say that this is unholy action, defiling, you know what I mean? Like God's a pervert or something like that. Just take a shit and check with you. All this shit is like, oh, okay, that's when you are hysterical. All of this is hysterical to the extent that by the time you say all of this, you are hysterical. And all of these ministries and like some fool idiot would want to step up and take a title like ministry of whatever it is that people already do without help, without anybody encouraging them. Get the fuck out of here. I know who it is. It's a humanist, Unitarian, they're modalist, and they're both also in cahoots with the cartel. They can't fucking figure out and make up their fucking mind what they want to do right now. Y'all better sock them up. Bing bong time. Y'all need to give them something I didn't seen before. Don't placate me with anything short of motherfucking all this shock and awe that they look at all the time we're being promised big news. Nothing seems to fucking happen. It almost seems like you don't get it. You're being placated or something. You're trying to make fun of people who can't see what you see. But I understand you have to do that at the same time. You really need that. So I'm not getting upset and telling people to can it. And then so those people that are now upset telling people that you need to can it, on behalf of you want to identify with this intention, get the fuck out of here. Because that was my weakness. That was almost going to be my stumbling point. And because I didn't stumble, I don't need any help to fucking stumble over that same point. If there's already a rock ready, leaned to, propped up by a stick with a fucking cord and somebody can pull it to roll over my fucking head when I slip there, you know what I mean? Why would I want to help them? It's so because they set it up, and then because it's just so frustrating to watch them setting traps for my people that they have to confuse you to whether or not you even identify with. So there's what they're doing. They're saying as of this, as of that, And none of them really want to help our people, but to fucking get over on our people. And we've seen them. We've seen them doing it. They're still doing it now. They're not going to quit. They're not ready to stop. There's still people that are that are naive. And it's not even, it could be a redeemable characteristic facet. It's like, look, if anybody before anybody stands up for me, they have to tolerate so much of an attempt to fucking gaslight me without me knowing too, until they get tired of the arrogance, and when it goes slay the curse, they just stand up and say, fuck this shit, running through with a sword. I might not even know why, but it's bigger than me. If it was bigger than me, then they had to do that, and you need to understand why. Oh, that's deep. That's some Princess Mononoke shit right there. That's some deep Princess Mononoke.